Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Oh my gosh, I just wanted to come on really quick and just give thanks for the new start that we're gonna have in this country because the past 4 years have been a nightmare. It's just been a nightmare. There's been so much hate, so much discord, so many lies, so much chaos, and the fact that still 70 million people were okay with that. It's sad, but I'm happy. I actually woke up this morning feeling really hopeful, really grateful. Hey Demi. Um hey. But yeah, feeling just really hopeful, really grateful, and just feeling really good about where we can go. I'm not saying that, I mean, obviously Joe Biden is not perfect, and neither is Kamala Harris, but there it's just night and day, between them and the chaos of Trump and his party. I mean, the lies about COVID, then the interview with Bob Woodward. Yes, exactly. Relief. I slept so well. I woke up this morning, the birds were singing, sun was shining, just a beautiful day. And actually I went yesterday to the mall and I felt so good. And I was listening to NPR the entire time. And I don't know, I felt like I wanted to talk to everybody. I wanted to sing down the aisles. I don't know. It just was such a relief. Um, hey everybody, thanks for joining. Yes, hope is alive. Air feels different. It just feels really good. Um, and honestly, and I know a lot of you guys have probably done the same thing, but over the past several days after the election, I was constantly watching, just watching, refreshing CNN, refreshing the Associated Press results on Google, and obviously nothing came for days. And yesterday was just like a weight off of my shoulders. So now I'm like, I woke up this morning. I didn't turn on the TV. It hasn't been on the entire day. I have not looked at any news this entire day. I feel like I can finally relax. I can finally just detox and, yeah, just soak in this moment. The fact that Kamala Harris in 2020 is the first woman to be the first female vice president, the first Black woman, first South Asian woman, first child of immigrants. It says a lot about this country, but I feel like it also says a lot about where we can go and the progress that we're making. She's a Howard graduate. I actually am too, and I don't really talk about it a lot because it was kind of a sensitive point in my life. But the fact that she's a Howard grad just makes it so much sweeter, and just, it's really, yeah, I mean, I don't really have the words for it. It's just amazing. The fact of the matter is, they're inheriting a mess. There is a lot happening. I don't believe that they're going to be able to do everything they need to do, within a few months. It's going to be a battle for sure. And I don't know a whole lot about politics, so I'm not going to speak too much on the process. But I know enough to know that there is going to be some obstruction with the plans that they make. But I'm just glad that we have adults in the White House. We have people that we can, look up to, feel inspired by, even if there is a lot of, like yesterday listening to the speeches. Yeah, there's a lot of rhetoric. There's a lot of things that we hear often. Yes, exactly. Sugar Bear Dim's always inherit a mess. There is a lot of feel good conversation that they have. Things that are sweet and light and fluffy. So, I mean, I'm not under any illusions that things are going to be perfect. I just know that things are going to be better. And even if it means politics as usual, that's better than the hatred that has come. The hatred, the lies, the stupidity, the just overall just bizarreness of the Trump administration, and just the dangers that he perpetuated, towards Black people, immigrants, just people of color in general. I will say that I do feel like those 70 plus million people that voted for Trump, they do deserve to be heard. People in middle America, you know, working class white people that voted for him, I don't feel like those voices should go unheard. I think their concerns are valid. And I can understand why how those people felt alienated with Trump, not with Trump, but with Obama, because Obama's black excellence. And these people that are not educated, white folks I'm talking about, um, they don't really have a concept of that. They don't understand that, and so they don't respect it really. Um, so I do think that those people need a voice. And so hopefully, Biden's platform, his refrain has been he's going to be president for all Americans, and I truly do hope he is. I don't think that anyone should be left out of whatever progress we're going to make. But we just can't do it with hate and lies. We just can't. And I've been thinking, I guess this entire time Trump has been in office, I've been thinking about, like, what do these supporters tell their kids about this person in office who's just like a, just a jerk? What do you say? Oh yeah, Johnny, yeah, you want to win at all costs. And if you're in a race and it looks like you're not winning and the other team is winning, you need to find a way to win. And if they actually do win, they need to contest the results, because that's wrong, because you have to win at all costs. It's always about you. And if something's not going your way, you can lie about it and, try to just like spin the story however you want to make sure it works out how you want it to work out. I mean, I just can't imagine having that conversation with a child. But if you support that, then, I mean, you're okay with the foolery. You're okay with the racism. You're okay with just the complete lack of leadership that was coming from him. And I made a post a few days ago, but I'm like, anybody that voted for Trump, like, if you're on my friends list, please just remove yourself. I don't have time to go through and see, but just remove yourself, because you don't, hey, Lolita, excuse me, but yeah, I don't understand, or I don't see the need to continue that kind of relationship if you can excuse or be an apologist for somebody like that. So to heck with that. But yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts about this. I really do feel hopeful, because it was scary. It was scary just to wake up and know. I don't know how anybody support that either, Lotus, but it was just scary to wake up and know that there's a hunt for people that look like me, men and women that look like me, that were hated so much for stupid reasons. It's not my fault that your ancestors brought us here. It's not my fault. And it's not my fault that you making $5 an hour somewhere in, middle America. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? But yeah, it was just a scary thought to have somebody in office that was endorsing that kind of, I mean, to be frank, just endorsing white supremacy, basically. You won't denounce it, so you're supporting it, because you got getting all your people galvanized and mobilized to act, in this white supremacist way. So and let me be clear, of course, like, we're not done with this process. There's still all this litigation. Hey, Sugar Bear, that's a smart idea, an open discussion. Because there is just so much to talk about right now. So there is all this litigation. Trump is definitely going to fight it. He needs to just grow the hell up. We didn't want you. You had plenty of people that wanted you, but you didn't win. You didn't win. He didn't win the popular vote this time, and he didn't win the popular vote in 2016. So I don't know what to tell you, honey. Yeah, Lily, the slavery was not in your control, but today is in control. Absolutely. And yeah, people are misinformed. Hey, Amber. People tend to like revel in the ignorance, and I don't know. Well, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen the interviews with Trump supporters where they've asked them for evidence about election fraud, and they're like, oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, they stutter. They don't know what to say because it's just lies. It's just lies, and that can't be the standard that we hold ourselves to. It just can't. I feel like regardless of race, regardless of your socioeconomic status, gender, beliefs, any sort of beliefs you have, lies cannot be your standard. That's just like inhumane to me. I feel like distorting reality is inhumane. It yeah, it's just not something that anybody should aspire to. Um so yeah, I am thankful that we're here today because goodness knows this has been a hell of a year. And yeah, I mean, we're still dealing with coronavirus. And honestly, I want to say like yesterday felt so good and this morning felt so good that it almost kind of feels like coronavirus is over now because the witch is dead. You know, the jerk is going to be out of the office, but it's still here, it's still going around. Um so yeah, we just still have to stay vigilant. Yeah, we just can't let our guards down. Uh, so yeah, those are my thoughts. If you guys will allow me, I have this sound bowl and I just want to ring it really quick because it really helps me a lot when I feel like I'm just when my thoughts are over the place. Hi Philip. Lotus, at least there's hope. Absolutely, there is hope, and that counts for a whole hell of a lot. So I want to ring this sound bowl just to usher in a moment of clarity and peace and calm. And yeah, Trump, yeah, he most likely will do more damage until the 20th, Sugar Bear, but at least we know after that it's a new day. So I want to just ring my sound bell just as the call for peace and newness. And actually really quick, so I want to say my sound bell or sound bowl cracked a little bit along the part where I'll just demonstrate really quick. So normally, and also you're supposed to have felt around the mallet. I don't. Yeah, it's not singing anymore, but I can still just tap it.